3, 2, 1. Fake clap. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the AfrOtaku podcast, the podcast where we talk about anime, manga, and everything else. Hey, it's Player 5. I'm joined here by my co-host who will introduce himself right now.
What's up, it's MGG.
And today we are doing an AfrOtaku interview. We're joined by friends on the Rampage podcast, and they will introduce themselves right now.
Yo, it's us, your friends on the Rampage. You can call me Xeno120, you know what I'm saying? We in here, you know what I'm saying? We do our thing, you do your thing, we do our thing.
Okay. What's up? Pleasure to have you. Next we got
Chris. Hey, you got me over here. Look, we tried to figure out what name I was gonna get. Is it gonna be Golden Vibrations? Apparently, I'm a hotep over here. I don't know how I got that name. Somehow I got Fat Girl Slayer. Don't know how that happened.
And we trade off on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
And a whole list of other names. If someone else sees this, they might call me the Ovary Buster. Don't know how the fuck I got that name. We're gonna have a great time.
all right. Top 10 intros all time. I'm loving it. All right. And lastly, we got
my name. What's up, everybody? My name is Juan, but you can call me Juan Lucci, aka Curly Fade Juan Lucci. I'll be out here. You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? All day, every day, just him.
Right. I'm loving it. So real quick, just to get into some stuff real quick, I want to know, well, I know, but the people need to know. So like, tell us a little bit about like y'all podcast. Like, who are y'all? Why did y'all decide to start creating content? And then what message do y'all put out there?
All right, I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna let Chris throw in his little 2 cent, 3 cent. So basically, in college when we met, a lot of times we would be in like eating in a diner somewhere, and we'd just be having these conversations, just long conversations, and like we look up, and it's been like 3 or 4 hours have passed. We may or may not have went to class, but that's not the point. The point is that we had these conversations, and this is where it started though. So we were like, well, it'd be funny, like nobody has like a YouTube channel or anything like that. So like when we all just kind of like threw the idea around most of the time, but we never actually initiated it. So one day I got a decent deal on a microphone and some headphones. So I was like, man, I'm about to start a podcast. Not thinking, past that. And then I told Chris, like, yeah, I'm about to start this podcast. I got bars, bro. I'm about to just be talking. They're gonna be listening.
Hold up, nigga. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hold on. And then he was like, well, you know what I'm saying? We might as well we could do it together essentially, because it's always easier to bounce ideas off other people, you know what I'm saying, get the conversation going, keep the conversation. So I'm like, bet. So I'm over here trying to figure out like, okay, what software should I use? Woo. So I'm just looking into it. We just thinking about it right now. So then one of our mentors, James, shout out to James, was like, man, y'all need to just use this, try using this, you know what I'm saying, Anchor, because we on Anchor. Like you can create podcasts, upload them, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm still looking into it. So one day, when I finally figure out what software I use OBS Studios, and then I use Discord for like the audio capture and whatnot. And I was like, hey, Chris, it was like 10, 30, 11 at night. I'm like, Chris, hey, hop on real quick. I'm going to see if I can record both our, you know what I'm saying, voices. So we just got to talking like we reckless. We was talking reckless because not only
we never finished that episode, we would have got canceled a fucking
and we were going wild. I just wanted to see, but I just let us talk. And I was like, all right, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna send it, and we let my boy Juan Lucy, you know what I'm saying? We let him listen to it, and then we let James listen to it, and he was like, all right, look, y'all need to chill out. Y'all need to cancel day one. So then we decided later on with my other buddy, who ain't on here right now, shout out to my boy Leo, we were like, oh, we might as well just start a podcast together. So we ended up rebranding to, you know what I'm saying, Friends on a Rampage. Chris the Fat Girl Slayer, he came up with most of the name. And then from there we just started recording it. Here we are. You want to add anything, Chris?
I was, because he was like, "Hey, Chris, I'm about to start this podcast." I'm like, "Bro, I hunted you down for like 2 months, talking about we didn't start this podcast for 2 months." I was literally on that the whole time because before I was doing some YouTube videos with my other friends, and then life happened. I started working. That was the worst thing that could have happened to me. I was supposed to be rich by now, but fuck it.
Hey, that's everybody's story, bro. I feel you on that.
Like I started working, and then my time got eaten up. We started producing the like YouTube series. I forgot the name of the YouTube series. I think it was. Yeah, it was the porch. Yeah, it was on the porch or some shit like that. So we stopped doing that because we all.
I know y'all some Chicago niggas. I don't know what's about. Straight out of Chicago shit. If LA niggas be like, posted on like the corner, and New York niggas be on the stoop, Chicago niggas be on the porch.
100%.
We on the porch on the block.
100%.
Easy.
But yeah, then like me and Holland would be on the phone talking about a lot of shit. We talk about. Y'all shouldn't get canceled for this because I'm not gonna go into detail, but we talk about the LGBT community. We would talk about feminism. We would talk about black women. We talk about black people's problems. We started talking about just a whole bunch of stuff, and I was just like, "Hey, bro, ain't nobody else talking about this for real. Let's make a podcast." And he was like, "All right, maybe."
To be fair, I said let's see what we can do. You feel me? Because I need to find out how to capture our audio. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. And then the next time we did it, I brought it up again. He was like, "All right, we gonna work on it." And then I brought it up again. He was like, "All right, bet I'm getting the equipment." And then at the time, we finally got there.
Nice. Juan Lucci, you adding anything?
Honestly, if anything, I just kind of joined. There was like 3-4 episodes deep into it. I was like, let me hop on my boys' podcast, social support. And ever since then, I just been hooked on it. I usually been like contributing to like the topics we talk about and just random stuff. I'm really just there, but I'm happy to be a part of this because talking to my boys about stuff that we care about is important. I rock with it. These two men on here are some of the wildest men that I've known. I don't even know who's more wild, but both of these men are wild. Both.
I think that'll work out good because I am a huge fan of hot takes. So it's interesting to hear about y'all origin story and see the stuff y'all talk about because we talk about similar things. I think that we definitely are probably a little more geared towards anime and manga, and then the everything else part kind of roll into it. Yeah. But there's definitely like some adjacentness in the things we talk about.
Oh man, in the early days, we definitely was going off on some hard tangents on life shit. Like we had some real hot takes about some shit in life, but that was under a podcast of a different name. So once we get popping, then somebody will probably dig up those old videos and try to cancel it.
Right?
We call this crew. Them niggas said,
extra cancel, bro. Like, but you know what, Juan Lucci, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? My origin story is similar to yours. It was I had a camera at the time. You know what I'm saying?
We needed a camera.
They needed a camera. Hey, I got a camera. Boom. Just like
on me.
Don't let your dreams be dreams, bro. So another thing I kind of wanted to ask, just kind of like I said, because we typically focus a lot more on anime. I'm sure all of y'all have watched anime at some point. Actually, I'm sure most of y'all kind of really into it. Can y'all just tell us what are y'all favorite animes?
I'm gonna go ahead and go first with this. Some of my favorite animes, I love One Piece to death. One Piece is just like, bro, it's everything to me. I got a whole Jolly Roger in here.
I see it.
In the mirror. My other favorites, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And it's funny.
No.
Feet.
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me explain.
I'm a JoJo fan. I'm a JoJo's fan. He is not, if you couldn't tell by his facial reaction.
Okay, to be fair, I only started watching it because of, like, the memes, right? All the memes that I was seeing, like, okay, let me watch this, see how it really is. But
that's really all there is to the show, though.
Yeah, it's true. But it's like the more I got into it, I'm like, this is kind of lit. I like some of the things they talk about, and like, it's wild. It's a very wild show, but it makes sense because it's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for a reason. That's one of my favorites. I really rock with Yu Yu Hakusho. It's one of my favorites too. Yusuke just makes the show so interesting. Like, care no, he just don't care about anything, bro. I love that.
He really is like a straight off 79th Street hood nigga. Like, he out here, he was an 8th grader out here beating up grown ass men. Like, he a thug.
They respected his G so much that they turned this nigga to a demon at the end. My demons don't really work like that. They just pick a respectable nigga and then you a demon. But I mean, you thugged out, bro. Here you go.
Imagine being such a fucking thug that when you died because you tried to save a kid, God was like, bro, I ain't see that shit coming. I ain't see that shit coming, bro. We gotta give you a second life. Like, that nigga fucking hoodlum, bro.
Yeah, Yusuke's my dog, yo. That's my dog.
So what's up? I'm gonna pick. Let's go. I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna say Golden Vibrations. I had to pick which name I wanted.
Right.
But niggas been disrespecting you, so I'm like, Golden Vibrations. You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite anime?
Man, my favorite one has to be Gurren Lagann. It's just all around just great as hell. Like the writing, the hype moments, everything was just like, don't give up, don't do it. And then they were like, all right, we're gonna find a way. It don't make no sense how these motherfuckers find a way, but they do it, bro.
I was just watching the episode where they was like going through some crazy shit and Simone gave up and my man Kamina came from across the battlefield. He could have said that over the phone. Just to still off that nigga. Like, this nigga Kamina hard, bro.
Yeah, Kamina a real one.
Yeah, that show is amazing to me. He said Yu Yu Hakusho. That's my second favorite show ever. Yu Yu Hakusho is my second favorite. Hunter x Hunter is always amazing, but it's just, I grew up with Yu Yu Hakusho and Gurren Lagann just took over. And I watch all the, the regulars, the Dragon Ball Z's, the Naruto's.
Well, I got a question real quick, actually, on the Hunter. It just came to my mind, and it's for everybody, really. But do y'all think that Hunter x Hunter will probably, like, because I hear a lot of people say that, like, I kind of prefer Yu Yu Hakusho over Hunter x Hunter. Is this mostly because it's not finished and it likely won't be anytime soon?
Yeah.
Like, do we feel like that's the reason why we kind of can't really give it that respect? Because we don't know how it's going to end.
Yeah,
Right.
I agree.
I'm scared it's not going. I think old homeboy gonna die before he finish, and
I feel you.
so mad.
It's like every time he reads another chapter, he's like he almost died again. I don't know what to do.
Corona got me getting this over with. You know, he
got nothing to do with Corona. He's been dying for like 5 years now.
Yeah, nigga waiting on his stimmy, like, bro. I'm not putting no more chapters out, bro.
I honestly wish this man just write out the script and have somebody else do the artwork.
To be honest,
I'm about to give y'all my hot take. Here go the hot take. Hunter x Hunter already better than Yu Yu Hakusho. No cap. Niggas don't want to admit that because it got Yu Yu Hakusho is clouded. It's like MJ. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's goated out here, and there ain't shit you can say about it. But I'm just gonna be 100. Hunter x Hunter already better. If he were to end it right here and be like, it's officially over, it's still better, in my opinion. If it keep going, awesome. If it stopped right here, it's better.
I'm just finished on an unfinished arc.
Fuck it.
In a unfinished world.
They don't need to finish.
I mean, I will give you that it is it's written better. The characters are better. Everything's structured better. But if you just end it with nothing, That's kind of like, damn, you just gonna give us all blue balls like that?
It's gonna hurt your feelings for sure. It's gonna hurt everybody.
No, I would legitly start hating that series just like how I hate Game of Thrones.
Hey,
I used to love Game of Thrones, and then last season happened.
For me, I would say they gotta close the loop on this. As far as the manga goes, this thing that they introduced in the manga, like they added a whole huge world building aspect, a whole potential character being alive.
Adding worlds.
Yeah, he
like nigga, stop it.
He added a whole new half to the world. Like, so to me, I'm like, that is the potential that I put over Yu Yu Hakusho. So if he wraps that up, like I see that in my lifetime, then I will for sure say that. And then it could go Promised Neverland downhill for me. If that arc is done well, I'd still say it was better than Yu Yu Hakusho at least. But
I'll give you that. You said other half. I'm like, bro, it's not even other half. It's a whole 75% more big ass world. we didn't even get the full world.
That's a fact.
Yeah, we got one. It's tiny part of the dark continent, and that shit was.
That's the part that slowed me. Like he spent like almost I don't know how many chapters, but when he came back, they're just on the boat going there, and there's all that plot happening just on the motherfucking boat going to where the fuck we're trying to actually.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, bro, the story you trying to tell too big, dog. Like,
You don't got enough time.
He tried to One Piece it. He tried to One Piece it without the One Piece stamina.
Yeah, niggas not built like that, nigga. 1,000 niggas not built like that. They need to quit. Like, if some niggas is LeBron James and some niggas ain't, they still in the league, but they ain't LeBron. Like, niggas ain't built like the nigga who be making One Piece.
My man took no breaks.
Hey, respect on this man hitting his 1,000 chapters, bro. You crazy.
I respect it.
At
least a little bit crazy to do what he's trying to do. That's all I'm saying.
I'm still shocked about the writer of Dragon Ball Z. When he ended, he was like, yeah, I slept 2 hours out of that week.
damn.
Yeah, he legitimately said that when he was like, near the end when he was writing, he said, I only slept 2 hours.
I'm like, bro, Dragon Ball not
7
that
days?
old for you to be acting like that.
Bro, for real. Like, what did you listen to him for, bro? You can just wake up and come up with them ideas. He wins.
That man did not sleep. He was just up, just writing.
All right. So Zeno, let's go ahead and see what you got. What's your favorite anime?
It's gonna be random. So like one of the first anime I ever watched, it wasn't like Pokemon or nothing. It was Rave Master.
Hey.
Oh yes, so
That's
good.
like my favorite. Then you got Detective Conan or Case Closed, whichever one to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Noragami. So
Okay. That's interesting.
Okay.
I think Noragami is a little underappreciated. That's just my opinion.
You're gonna have to explain that one to me. I ain't never even seen it.
It's decent, bro. Like, it's a lot of concepts in there that I really like. I actually want to start reading the manga. Surprisingly, I haven't started, but yeah, that's just my top 3.
Oh, dope.
So you're off Rave Master. I got another question. So seeing as Hiro Mashiba also wrote Fairy Tail.
Yeah, I did. I know. Yeah.
Do we put disrespect on his name as a community?
Yes.
For that, like, or does Rave Master outshine what he did to Fairy Tail?
No. But here's my thing. For the niggas that peeped Rave Master, yes, it outshines it. However, in reality, too many niggas slept on it. So too many niggas slept on Rave Master for me to be like, no, hear me out, bro. He actually got some fire. Like, no, ain't nobody trying to hear that.
No, he do got fired. He got.
Look, I just want to get into Fairy Tail. People keep telling me don't do Fairy Tail. Well, I'm a little bit of a sadist, right? So
he's gonna go in there and he's gonna belong to the streets.
Look, I'm already halfway out the door, so I'm just gonna go.
Start thinking Demon Slayer the best anime ever and shit.
See, I can't say. I'm actually watching Demon Slayer now. I'm almost done with the first season. I would not say it's the best anime. That's a stretch. It's a stretch. All right.
I'm gonna just put it out there now because I just saw it on Facebook the other day. It's coming to Netflix. So if we were already tired of the last Demon Slayer wave of everybody hyping it up, We got one more coming.
It's about to go crazy.
Niggas talking again about this shit, bro.
I do like. See, the animation is really good. I really
Yeah, the animation's god tier. It's really good.
Right.
that dude with the yellow hair pisses me off every time.
He be sweet.
All he do is and be a bitch.
I mean, yeah, he a bitch. He a
The
simp
whole
too.
time. But other than that, I do like the board dude. He's like self-taught, beast style. I'm like, oh, he about to do some crazy shit. I like him though. He's like my favorite.
See,
But
right
like,
now, you are spreading Demon Slayer propaganda
no,
on
I
this,
wouldn't
this
say
podcast.
I wouldn't say it was like God tier. I say it's like maybe mid tier. I wouldn't say like higher God tier though. A lot of people over exaggerating it because I went in thinking it was about to be like some Black Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or something. I'm like, it's decent, but it's kind of slowish and like some of the fights seem a little rushed too to a degree. I don't know. It's just me.
But
No, I agree. I think like my thought on the Demon Slayer, like we definitely talk shit about it on the podcast for sure, and it's mostly because of the toxic fan community. I feel like where you have to, it's subpar. It's like par or subpar as far as like story goes. Nothing that's going on in Demon Slayer is anything anybody who's watched more than like 3 or 4 shonen anime hasn't seen before. What really hypes it up is like Golden Vibrations, Krista Hotep, or Chris. I don't know which one it is.
Hey, either one work.
I feel you, but the animation is what really takes it over the top.
Yep.
And it's like that part, I can put respect on it all day. But to me, it's like the same thing as like in the gaming community, because I know you guys are like gaming adjacent or you guys talk about gaming on your podcast. It's like when niggas talk about like games that just have really great stories. Like to me, I'm like, that means nothing to me because I could just watch a movie for a great story. Like you gotta give me like what's the actual meat of that. You feel me? Like great animation is good, but if it's over shit, not saying that Demon Slayer is total shit, but if it's over like a subpar story, you can't sit here and tell me it's the greatest of all time. Like just because the animation is great.
Right.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I feel that.
Yeah. Okay. Were you trying to say something, Juan Lucci?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
He's like, I just went in. I'm okay on that one.
Have y'all ever talked about the fairy tale community before? Because they toxic.
Oh no, we talk about how trash fairy tale is, but honestly, like for some reason in our thing, most of the people, like at least on our socials and stuff, when I talk shit about fairy tale, agree. I'll see like 1 or 2 comments that are like, you know, it wasn't that bad or whatever. But I feel like most of like the season shonen motherfuckers get that ending just wasn't like fairy tale didn't grow with its audience. They get that was like very DBZ in the way they told the rest of the fairy tale story.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna put y'all on game. I know who the fairy tale audience is. I seen it with my own eyes because I'm a teacher by day, so I'll be dealing with like the new age of weebs. And like, man, them niggas be writing fairy tale, bro. I was like trying to put some of the little niggas on to some new anime. And they like, I'm like, yo, what's the best anime? Oh, fairy tale 1. I was like, what? Fairy tale? I was trying to explain that. I was like, bro, if you're gonna watch fairy tale, let me put you on Black Clover. Let me woo. No, it's dead. Natsu will knock all them niggas out like they was not going, bro. I'm like, bro, y'all taste buds ain't developed, bro. Like, that's the only way I can explain it. It's little niggas. These little niggas, they like what they like and they can't be told otherwise, bro.
Jesus.
Yeah. But shit. So we gonna go ahead and move forward to story time. Those who are longtime viewers, we definitely been getting back on it because we was a little lax. The story time is basically you got to tell us some interesting story. It can be about anything. It don't got to be about anime. We done had shit from people, the reasoning people made they created the art they created to like motherfucking car getting stolen by a crackhead in his fat boots. Like,
You're clear.
Well, shoot.
All
All right.
Y'all take.
Hey, go ahead. Go to Vibrations. You got this.
Okay. All right. So
for anybody knows, like I live in Chicago. I went to this school called Mount Carmel, and it was like a penitentiary because it's an all boys school. Like literally, it's the fucking zoo. There's a brawl and a fight almost every day. Bugs doing coke in the bathroom. You will never hear this.
Hold on, I just got cut in, bro. I'm gonna let you finish, but I just gotta say, from a nigga that also grew up in Chicago and went to public schools, you know, we grew up thinking Mount Carmel, you know what I'm saying, creme de la creme, a whole bunch of like niggas prancing around, everybody got money. Like, that's what we thought y'all niggas were like, like y'all niggas took that to school or some shit, you feel me?
Man,
I'm just giving you where us regular niggas is thinking this.
I feel you. You would think everybody that bitch bait. Nope. Muggs is about to throw people out the window because they got pissed off. Like, bro, we had drug dogs come through the hallways every month to like sniff out the coke because there was like a little drug going on with the Italians. But
niggas was out here doing hard cocaine in high school. Crazy.
But mind you, they would never tell you this because you know they'll lose all their funding. So I don't know if you want to edit that apart out or not.
Fuck them niggas.
Hey, bro, if this is the thing that blows up and takes out Mark Carmel, it deserves to happen. Bro. That's all. Right.
We in the news now
for a reason.
Mind you, I still love the school because of how wild it was. And then I went to my college and I was horribly bored the whole time. But all right, so this is the story, right? I'm not gonna use no real names. So there was this my buddies, all these mugs is football players. All they did was play football and other sports and be violent. So dang. So
don't forget the violence.
My friend, I'm gonna use my friend F and my friend T. These fools decided they're gonna have a strength contest. This is at the end of the day at school. They over here having a strength contest. F is like fucking 6'4", 230 pounds or something like that, and T is like around 6 foot, 200 pounds, stocky. Everybody lift weights, so these mugs is just strength testing, you know, putting their hands together and pushing up against each other. And this dude named W. He just came up behind F. So as they doing their strength test, T was like, "You ain't strong," and then and then W came up and was like, "He ain't strong," and punched him in the balls. So from right there, that's when the fight started. Mug turned around and they just start swinging. They just started throwing them blows, them haymakers, and like it was funny because like the football team was on the other side of the gym just chilling. They were from me. Fought all the way to the other side of the lunchroom, and we all just watching. And the football players were like, "Hey, is this a real fight?" It was the calmest reaction, like, "Is this a real fight? Should we break this up?" And we was like, "Yeah, break it up."
So that's why I'm wondering real quick. Why he hit that nigga in the balls? I'm so confused.
Mount Carmel is a bunch of dickheads. Like, bro, we used to book check each other. We used to have thumbtacks on our hands and slap each other on the ass just to stab someone in the ass. Like, it was like motherfuckers was sick. It was a bunch of assholes in that bitch.
What is going on in Mount Carmel's hallways, bro?
You gotta say the kids.
Yeah.
So
I guess he wasn't strong, huh? Or was he? Did he take the hit like a champ? Or
I told you, he turned around and started throwing blows immediately. He did not go down from that nut shot.
Well, that's also the second thing. Then this thing got hit straight in the balls and then came up like. What the fuck is up with his balls that pause, bro? But like, damn.
No, bro. He was hurt. He bent over for a second and then realized what happened and started swinging. It was no more than like 5 seconds. His recovery time was 5 seconds.
What the fuck?
That hate fueled him, bro.
I don't feel pain anymore.
All right. So the football players broke him up, right? They broke him up, and so W's being led to the back he's being led to the back to the trainers and shit. And F, a teacher was talking to him. I told you F is 6'4", 240 pounds. And the teacher that was talking to him was fucking 5'8", like 150. He told him he was gonna get suspended. So old dude was like, before I get suspended, he was like, so I'm gonna get suspended. I might as well continue to beat this nigga's ass. So he grabbed the teacher and chucked him.
Yo,
he threw the I will never forget this a day of my life. He chucked the teacher. Like 3 kids had to catch him. Dude ran over. W's not looking. Dude ran over. Belly flopped over and just started throwing blows.
Wow,
that's crazy.
So they on the table fighting, and then you see all the coaches come out of nowhere and just put them up in chokeholds and just drag them to the back.
Whoa.
I will never forget that a day of my life. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
He belly flopped him while he was on the trainer table?
No. We was in the lunchroom.
Oh,
he was walking away. He did not see him. You see this big man just run up and just skydive, put his whole belly on him, and just start punching him. And since he's fat, he got all this belly on him, he can't get up. He just can't.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro,
Hey,
that's
he chucked the teacher.
Yo, hey, for anybody listening, now that I'm on the inside as a teacher, don't do that one. Because you got one or two options. Option one, you're gonna be like that teacher, sit down, take it, but then you might go to jail. Option two, you might get the wrong one on the wrong day because kid put his hands on me. You ain't fighting him no more, bro.
You have to run that one, huh?
It wasn't like it wasn't. I don't even think he realized he threw the teacher. Because I talked to him a week later. I'm like, bro, why'd you throw the teacher? He was like, I threw the teacher.
Hey, that cocaine is one hell of a drug, ain't it?
That's why they were doing the straight test. They got a bump and it was on.
I swear to God, in that school, I really believe that everybody was damn near superhuman. I was like, they putting something in the Gatorade. We put a whole, we did a whole little scientific test. We went over to Walgreens, got a Gatorade, and then bought a Gatorade out of the cafeteria, and we drunk it. And we was like, we was all like, no, this shit different. They was giving us something.
We're tired into mutants. What the heck?
Right.
That's wild, bro. All right, yeah, that was a pretty good story time. Appreciate it. I love the insight because I'm telling you, bro, on the public end, we was like, man, niggas in Mount Carmel, these niggas probably eating filet mignon, man. Like, motherfuckers out here having crack fights.
All right.
We was eating good though. Athletes eat good. We was eating pretty decent.
Yeah, they gotta feed you rhinoceroses.
I will say that if America don't do anything, they feed athletes. I'm like, man, when I started like playing sports in college, dog, I literally got tired of eating steak, and that sounds like a ridiculous thing to say.
Yeah, it sounds extremely ridiculous.
But
it's not.
They eat niggas, bro. They just like, yo, here, eat, nigga, eat.
Here you go.
We need you big and strong to hit everything in your way.
Eat, nigga, y'all. All right. So without further ado, we moving into these discussion topics. I've been talking along, so I'm gonna switch over to my co-host. Bam, just caught you by surprise.
Damn, all right, here we go. So I'm gonna ask my favorite question on this list first, which was player. This was, I guess, from player 5's perspective. Do you want me to give them the intro of the you took a DNA test?
Give the whole shit. Yeah.
All right, so he took a DNA test. He found out he's 10% white. So it turned into this question, which was take an anime, game, comic, etc. DNA test. So like, let's say whatever you prefer, because we're open to whatever. So if you want to do this from a gaming perspective or a comic book perspective, you can. But like, let's say you took a DNA test for that. What would you find out you're 10% of and why? So what would be that thing that people, I guess, like another way to say is, what's that thing that maybe people won't see on the surface about your hobby, right? Gaming, comic, or anime. So For example, it could be like, hey, I'm into like, you know, those hentai RPGs. I'm not personally into them, but that could be somebody's like 10% in the gaming thing. Like, oh, you could partake, but you know, I'm obsessed with the fucking love, like, or I play Candy Crush or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
you know, for reference, I'll give mine. Like, if somebody took my anime blood test, right? Like, oh, we expect you an anime nerd already. What you'd be surprised to find in 10% is like the amount of romantic comedies and like slices of life I watch. You like, no way, this big 6'5", 300-some pound big nigga sitting in his shit like, oh my God, these niggas about to be in a relationship. I'm in that shit, boy. I'm like, hell yeah, there we go. Like, hey, that's my 10%, bro.
I'm still convinced that your spirit animal is a little Asian woman, bro.
If
you talk about long enough, you will hear some things that you go like, bro, this is not what a 6'5" or whatever nigga would say, bro. This some shit a little Asian woman would be saying.
That's facts. Yep, my spirit animal, my 10% is definitely a little Asian woman somewhere.
All right, Chris, you want to go? Or you want me to go? Because I think I got a good one.
Okay. I'll go real quick. Shoot. Well, people for a long time, they was like, you your own species. So I was just like, look, I could be some type of alien. Don't know what type of alien. But from like anime perspective, I'll be literally 10% villain. If you're a really good villain, yes, I love you. Like Madara Uchiha will forever be my favorite character.
So you telling me, hey, you 10% Madara.
Yep.
Which means like somewhere hidden in you is the capacity to walk into work and beat the shit out of everybody in there. Look them in the eye and be like, should I use Susanoo, nigga? Like,
yes.
Bro. Hey, that's some dangerous shit, man. I don't know. Hey, I don't want to be around for that 10%. You feel me?
No, not at all. I'll watch. I'll play the AFP over your video. There you go. Honestly, okay, this is gonna sound weird, but I feel like I'd be 10% ghoul. Hear me out.
This nigga want to eat people.
It's my reasoning. Don't take my reasoning. All right, so hear me out, right? You can't tell me you never wondered what a human leg tastes like. That's all I'm saying. Hold
on, nigga.
You see what I just said? This nigga want to eat people.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I feel like I'm perfectly fine.
No, this not a hot take we just let slide.
I'm glad this
You say to the next person.
Yeah, we gonna have to unpack this real quick. Like, so my man.
Okay, look, hear me out. Okay, so I learned that, like, say you give like a lion or a tiger or some human meat, then they start to crave it and stuff. So like I watched a lot of different like cartoons and stuff, but they were like it was weird cartoons. Don't ask me how I even got to that place. But they were like monsters, but they weren't killing humans and shit. But at one point they were like, you know, starving, so they was eating people. And I'm like, I mean, it looked good. Like, you know how cartoons, anime stuff look. They make it look good.
It looked good.
You can't tell me that Krabby Patty.
Yeah, so person that I don't want to be trapped in an apocalypse.
Bro, exactly.
That nigga, it's only gonna take 5 minutes. Like, it's not even gonna be real apocalypse shit. It's gonna be 5 minutes. Like, you think we gotta start eating each other? No, bro. Animals.
Like, the refrigerator's still full, but like we might as well get started now.
Like, no.
All I'm saying is that you can't tell me it ain't never. You like, man. All I'm saying is just one bite. Just one bite.
You part Titan. You part Titan, dog. You doing 10% Titan, nigga.
The only thing I ever wanted to eat on a human was some vagina. I have never heard anything like this a day in my life. You are acting 100% brand new.
To be fair, you never asked. So in my defense, all I know is answering the question.
Okay. All right, I'm saying,
look, all I want
Like
legs,
Jeffrey
like,
Dahmer.
I ain't going for like the feet or the hands, just like the legs, you know.
A little bit.
What?
Just the legs. like the middle part, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
The thigh meat.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Now, hear me out. I'm a fuck with my man's here. If I were to eat any part of the body, it'd surely be that part. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that I want to eat niggas. I'm not with this nigga on that. I'm just saying, if I had to eat a nigga, that's probably the part I would eat.
I don't see that being too tasty. I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm playing with you, but I don't think that thigh meat it's gonna be a lot of fat and just like, I don't think it's gonna be chewy, bro. I think it's just gonna be this thing.
Don't knock it till you try.
You cook it right and you season it right.
That's true. I mean, you can give us the details clearly. What these things taste like. What did Jeffrey Dahmer say that ate people?
No, see, I want to look. Jeffrey Dahmer was out here eating all the parts. I don't want all the parts. I don't want the chicken but in the face. I just want the leg parts.
This man's want to take a bite out of crime.
Right.
I know you're not discriminating against booty eating because that's what it sounds like you just did.
I'm making all the parts. I don't want all the parts because some people eat all the parts. I only want just, you know what I'm saying, this little section over here. Save that one for me, as they eating it. You know what I'm saying? That's
kind of.
See, I take that to offense because I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Coming from I like to cook on the side, so a lot of chefs are of the sustainable type, meaning you got to use every part of the animal. So I feel like it's kind of disrespectful to go ahead and try to eat human and not taste every part. Like, you just wasted to death, bro. You killed the nigga for no reason.
I mean, who said he had to die?
What?
Bro, if you take a chunk of my thigh meat, nigga, like...
all right, so now we found out that the other 5% to that 10% you are is serial killer, bro. Because you basically just say you would leave a person alive as you try their body parts, bro. That's
I was about to say this man.
How am I gonna eat the other leg if they just died? The body just gonna deteriorate. You gotta cut the one leg off, and if you happen to like it, then you cook the other one.
Oh, that's crazy.
My man got a plan, bro.
Jeez.
Oh no!
I see the goal, man. I see it, bro. It might be more than 10%. Though. I think that goal might be more than 20 to 30.
Yeah.
I was just being responsible with my food. That's all. I feel like I just be responsible.
I'm gonna go ahead and give the science disclaimer here. If you eat human meat, so your enzymes in your stomach aren't made to deteriorate human, or else it would deteriorate you. But if you start eating human meat, they will then start making enzymes that can deteriorate human. And what we found in studies is that there are cannibal islands out there. People that eat human meats, like those enzymes deteriorate their brain, making them even crazier. So it's just a downhill slope. You just start eating human and just you crazy now.
Mad cow disease.
It's like mad cow disease.
Yeah.
All right, how about that? I just take a little slice off the calf. How about that? We can make it.
Hey, no.
Hey, look, you can't convince me. I just know that I'm very glad this call is remote. And it's gonna stay that way. So, you ain't gotta convince me, bro. I know where I'm not going for the apocalypse. I'll tell you that much.
One Lucci, I just gotta say right now, we got one of your podcast members ready to pack the whole room out. The other podcast member eating niggas as they get knocked the fuck out. I need to know, bro. What's your 10%? Because like,
okay. So, if I'm dealing with Madara and a literal ghoul, now I'll probably be like a saying. Let me tell you why. Because on the outside, I'm like one of the. You look at me, I'm like super nice, super chill. But I'll be having moments where I like reach a boiling point, and it's like it's no turning back. I just be getting like powering up, going crazy. So I'd probably be like a Saiyan, Super Saiyan Blue, all that jazz, you know.
Oh, shit. So y'all really be out here beating niggas, bro. That's why it's friends on the Rampage. I get it now, bro.
Hey.
One is eating somebody as their bodies is getting dropped, bro. He just coming by taking the body after
they You know something? I was just having a discussion with a friend not too long ago about Saiyans, though. Like, I hate when people try and put respect on Goku for being smart. And I'm like, nah, that nigga Goku kind of the dumbest nigga on the planet. You know, I'm just throwing that out here. And then a couple more things I hate. I hate when niggas call Goku a bad dad. Goku is one of the best fathers in anime.
Oh, here we go.
He said, "Oh, here you go."
I used to think he was a bad dad, but now that I've been watching videos and seeing what people are saying about him, he's not that much of a bad dad. I think he is a good dad.
I can agree that he's not trash, but the bar is very low for a good dad in shonen anime. I'm just
That's
right there.
Yeah.
He's good, sure, but the bar is low. I mean, there's a guy who fucking Chimera anted his fucking daughter. Like, that's
Oh no,
shonen anime. Like,
you right.
You're right.
That's pretty true.
The bar is very low. I will give you that.
We got Rose dad over here just.
I remember there people who made an adventure out of him abandoning his child. He said, "I'm going, provide me." Like, who the fuck does that, bro? Like literally, I'm abandoning you, but you could come find me if you want to, bro. Like,
if you're good enough.
My game to you,
Right.
to see you.
I don't want you to see me. You have to find
Like I generally just did not want to raise you.
Imagine if real child support worked that way. Like, your dad had to pay a child support fund, and if you don't find that nigga by 18, he get that money back. If you find that nigga, you just get the whole lump sum.
That'd be crazy.
Dog, that would make America fucking fun, dog. Like, cut niggas down, bro. Like, that'd be
one project.
I can imagine it being a TV show. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, like Dog the Bounty Hunter. Like, yo, I'm hunting niggas' dads that dipped out. Like, we get into the bag around here. Oh man, that's crazy. Hey, so MGG, what's up? What are your thoughts on it?
All right. So based on everything I said, I've been trying to formulate it into a good thing, but I think mine is going to be my 10% will be Japanese super thug or Japanese delinquent. So I'll just say I don't consider myself a thug. I don't really have a thug bone in my body. You know, I grew up in the south suburbs of Chicago, so I understand the Chicago Association. I can get hood if I want to, but I don't consider myself a thug or a hood nigga. So to me, I really do enjoy delinquent manga though. I like reading about these niggas whose lives are going nowhere and they're just okay with that. I really enjoy the fact
want to shake niggas down.
I really enjoy the fact that they just like go up to another school and it's just like, we don't like you because we don't fucking like you, and they just start beating each other's asses. Like, well, and the cops do absolutely nothing about it. When the cops come, they run, but niggas be knocking niggas out with motherfucking bats and sticks and all types of shit. To me, I just find that shit fascinating. So I feel like in my body, there's 10% of me that just wants to go out there and just start wilding out, form a school gang, and just start fucking up other schools with that shit. Raise my flag, you feel me?
I just want to do hood rat shit with my friends.
Exactly, that's it. That's exactly what I want to do. It just be sounding fun. Like, these niggas literally just be sitting around and they just be like, yeah, what you doing tomorrow? We just beating some niggas up. You thinking about like exams and shit? Nah. Well, you reading it? Nah, bro. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this as a full-time job. And then there'll be a nigga who's graduated like years before that go around and see them doing that shit, and he just be like, kids. Like, he don't even tell them, like, he don't try to push them in the right direction. He just be like, all kids, and then just keeps walking to his fucking construction job.
Yeah. I'm like, man, if you watch any anime where they depict like a delinquent, it just show you like the Japanese outlook. Like, man, if they just view you like, bro, there's zero chance, nigga. It's over. If you with these delinquent niggas, your life done. You might as well just start killing niggas. Like, that's crazy.
It's dope.
You're gonna be the Yakuza. There you go.
Yeah.
Beating niggas, man, that's crazy, man. Y'all niggas low key violent. I see.
It's funny because like the 6'5" big nigga will be the one that you pick, the violent one, but he the one that's like, yeah, I'm into romance.
I just want to see people kiss sometimes, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, I fucks with the romance too. It's just Motto's my favorite character.
So I mean, I seen this meme, but since you say you fuck with romance, might as well ask it to the both of y'all, bro. What is the payoff? I'm still trying to understand what the payoff
see this man get the draws.
Cups of rose. my
That's my payoff to see him get some guts.
That's not my payoff at all. 99% of romance anime, like they don't even hook up until like the last episode. You know what I'm saying? It's literally it's about this that in my real life, like if I want to talk to a girl, I just like, hey, what's up, draws or nah? And then like, you know, I don't do none of, I'm not with none of that cute shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do the, oh yeah, can I take you out? Like I need to know what's happening day one. You know what I'm saying? What's up? I'm not about to be wasting my time. I'm efficient. However, I get to vicariously live through the goofy shit they do. I'm like, I just like, bro, why are you simping so hard, dog? But it's funny to see. To me, it's just interesting. Like, oh yeah, this is just a cute little wholesome thing. And then to me, I think that like those anime, they are good, especially if you're in like a stressed or dark place, because it just be fucking bright all the time. Yeah. There's never a worry in the world. It's just like one of them, like, feel good, throw this on while I'm doing some shit. Let me color like it's even brighter. Like, yeah, everything just bright. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about somebody. Oh, your granddad from 1933 came to kill you or some shit. It's like, nah, nigga. They just going out having fun, getting into goofy ass like shit that I would never do because I would never handle a woman experience that way. Like, what?
You ever watched The World God Only Knows?
The World God Only Knows. Does it have a Japanese name?
Not sure.
It's
like about a dude. He like playing romance video games, and then in real life he has to basically use the experience from those games to simulate it in real life. Because
I think I have seen that.
It's like getting all confused, like, oh, we're like goddesses or something, and we're being reborn inside these bodies, and you got to romance us to do whatever, and it was wild, but it's a really good anime. But like the whole thing is, his ideal girl is like a 2D girl. So like 2.5 seasons in, it's just like, oh well, the girl actually likes you, and he's like, I don't believe you, you're lying. That's
hilarious.
And she finds out like, oh, like what is his idea girl? And it's like this 2D girl. She's super flat. She just got pink hair, and she's like, and she's like, wait, this is what you like? This is what we're doing now? He's like, don't judge me.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. I feel like in the community there are definitely niggas that go too far. 2D girl life. Them niggas be in the sauce. Me, I just got my ankles dipped in the water. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the cute stories, I'm like, all right, feeling good. This is funny, cool. Pop out. But I know for a fact, like, I feel like niggas that fall into that 2D girl life, they just ain't had no pussy before. That's really it. They gotta be, because once you done been in it, you be like, am I about to do all this shit this nigga doing for some pussy? Probably not. You know what I'm
saying? I can still get it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I be seeing them niggas, they be bending over backwards. I'm like, bro, you tripping.
Hell no.
Look, they go to big girl sled. Go ahead and tell them.
No, I got a home. Well, I haven't talked to this nigga since high school. So my man's was 100% addicted to porn and anime girls.
Okay.
I was like, bro, what's going on with you? He's like, I got an addiction, man. I'm like, bro, not that serious. Come live in the weird world. He said, no, it's hard. Women are weird. I'm like, bro, you ever took a shower in 2 days and you talk about they weird? Come on, man.
He's on his way to incel status, I guess.
I hope he got better. I hope. I don't know if he did, but I hope. Yeah, I seen real life people be like, yeah, I prefer anime girls over real women. You prefer what?
A cartoon, a draw?
Oh boy, that's all I can say. I'm just like, oh boy.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh.
But the funny part about that is only give it a couple more years. Well, not a couple, but give it a couple more decades. And niggas may actually be able to take that preference into reality, bro. They may actually
be able to the creepiest thing in robot the world.
So hear me out. Hot take here. Hot take here. But I would just like to say, hey, Japan, they living in the future in some cases. And this is what I'll say. So right now they're at I think 60% of adults are single, which is really high. right? So the majority of people not in a relationship. And then I was watching like, you know, interviews of Japanese men, and they'd be like, yo, like, why aren't you in a relationship? And it's like, well, prostitution is like super prevalent. And the dude is like, well, I got to work all day. I could go out and do all these things with a woman just to get in the draws, or I could just pay this girl X amount of money, do my thing, go home. And it's like huge, it's rampant right now. And I'm just like, hey, what this says to me is maybe some people got to start reevaluating what they bring into the relationship. Because if niggas can replace a whole girlfriend for just a prostitute, what is you doing?
And that's what I was saying. And I'm like, if you get to that point where, like, you know, robot stuff becomes more like more of a viable option, like meaning even if you want to start a family with a robot, it's possible. Like if you have that, then hey bro, niggas really gotta set their game up, because then it becomes one, I can have the bangingest woman I want because she's a robot, so I can make her look however I want, so I can compete with, you know what I'm saying, that them niggas who like to show their stuff off, and I can have a family with the person. So what are you bringing to the table again? You feel me? Because I'm expecting to be the provider and all this other stuff.
Right.
I don't know, bro. It's gonna be hard. I totally agree with that point. It's gonna be hard for motherfuckers to compete. It's gonna be
think about that on the woman end too, because you know what I'm saying, we getting to the point with genetic technology where it's like, all right, we can have your robot inject into you the type of sperm that look just like this nigga. We made this nigga perfect. He shut the fuck up when you need him to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? He fuck exactly as long as you need that nigga to. Not longer, not shorter. That nigga's actually perfect. It's like, how do I compete with that? Like, this nigga don't do shit all day and he stay with abs. I gotta spend a quarter of my day working out. Then you like, hey, where you at? I'm working out so I can keep these abs. What you talking about? Right. Like, it's gonna be hard to keep up with some fucking robots, bro.
But it's dangerous for the actual like societal aspects of it, because like the benefit of relationships, or the benefit of being with somebody where, like, I mean, I don't think any relationship is perfect, right? There's always things you're gonna have to compromise on or whatever. But it's that mental learning, right? Like being with somebody who has opinions that may be contrary to yours, negotiating those opinions down, like coming together and making a consensus together, and still being able to come back and love each other at the end of the day. Like you can't, if you have that with a robot that just basically says yes whatever the fuck you do, you start to create this world for yourself where you expect everyone to just agree with you, or you just go to your silo. Like that's it. It's like once I go into a place where people disagree with me, it's like, no, I think I'm right, and I'm just gonna go to my silo. Like it's gonna be crazy how that world develops when pretty much everyone's in a, yeah, whatever you say is right, even though it's not. Like you've never been battle tested. You feel me? Like you just go to these silos where everyone agrees with whatever the fuck you say.
Y'all just explained the Matrix.
I guess so.
That's the Matrix. Like everybody living in a fantasy world. Like, yeah, I got the perfect guy. He a robot. He do this, and that. I'm like, bitch, that's not real. Just like if you got a woman and she just don't shut the fuck up when you feel like her telling to shut the fuck up. That's not real. I want real people. I want real women with real. I want some real shit. I can't do. I don't want to be. I don't want to be right all the time. I like being wrong. It rarely happens, but I like being wrong.
He's like, but when I'm wrong.
Fair. What's up, Juan Lucci? You getting you a 2D girl, man?
Nah, boy, I'm good.
Bars.
Hey, I never still got my V card out here, but I still would prefer the touch of a real woman instead of cartoon. Like I'm looking at a cartoon. Cartoon look good, but I'm just looking at it. It's like it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
I made this. I want something that's like there in front of me. Like I want you, not this.
Fair.
Homegrown.
I ain't gonna lie. So what? Like I started watching anime like when I was younger, right? But like where I grew up at, it was mostly like minority, like black people, really, black people and Hispanics. So I ain't gonna lie, I had this just misconception of what Asian women look like, and I never thought to Google them. So What term? So what broke? I was like 13 or 14 or something. And what broke my illusion? I see, I met an Asian, girl, woman,
and she wasn't dummy thick.
I was like, why you don't? I'm over it. No, I'm dead. Because I'm like, why don't you look? Where your green hair at? Where your
bustiness at?
Where that G cup? What's going on right now?
So I got a funny real life situation. Like, we did the research, you know what I'm saying? Like, and now I'm blanket quote here. This is not me, all Asian women, obviously. This is just the data that we collected. A couple years back, I was with MGG. We went out to Japan, and there was about 6 niggas out there. We counted. I'm like, hey, every nigga on the lookout, thick Asian. Point them out. You know what I mean? Point them out.
Hypothesis was they don't exist.
We got 6 niggas searching for 2 weeks, and there was one phantasmal thick Asian that was out there that can't nobody got no evidence of. Right. Besides that one person, ain't nothing. No thickness, zero. I'm like, you got 6 niggas searching for 2 weeks and you ain't find nothing. They ain't out there.
Once you went to Korea though, for that little couple hours, there was potentials. We saw some. It went up. Yeah.
Stepped into South Korea for 2 seconds. Bow, thickness, instantly. Just like that. I was like, see, I'm already knowing.
Yeah.
That's why. Just on the lookout, patrol, didn't see nothing.
Look, I met like a thick Asian, like in real life.
You said in real life?
Like one. And this I went to what is it? I think it was either Korean like a festival at UIC.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, it's gonna be all the Asian women. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was just, what I'm saying, being stereotypical, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I was not wrong. I was right the whole time. It was one. She was decent. Like, it was a small frame. She didn't have G cups, but they were there. You know what I'm saying? It was decent. She was around all black dudes. I'm like, oh, that's the one.
She was all around all black dudes.
That's the one.
Now, I say this to say that being thick does not necessarily equate to beauty. There are many petite, beautiful women out there. Just,
Yeah.
For sure.
That was great cleanup. Yeah. Listen to the rest of that hot take, y'all. Listen to the rest of that hot take.
I'm just saying that's what happened. But I'm good. I'm grounded now. Like I'm a whole adult, so I understand. Everybody different, come from different frames.
Yeah, I feel you. But now I just want to put a little respect for any of our listeners out there that's sitting in the audience like, man, they tripping. These 2D girls bad. Sometimes,
bro, come to reality.
Some niggas be drawing some girls bad. That's all I gotta say. Not all 2D women drawing the same, and some niggas know what they be doing. Mary Leona, if I had a chance to make her real D and switch her out for any of these regular niggas, I would, but I can't.
I don't think you want her in real life. She dangerous. She will try to eat you.
You not gonna feel bad like Wonder Woman 1984?
I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. You heard me? And I already told you.
You killed a real person though.
With Wonder Woman 1984, bro. If I was the nigga that got my body taken over, I'd have just came back and be like, hey, you kind of raped me while that nigga was in my body. I ain't going to trip. I just want the run back. Let me get it. Let me hit it as me.
Right. Just one time. Just once.
Just for one time.
That's all. One time for the fun time. Come on.
Yeah.
Right. You've been running for what? Decades, hundreds of centuries now at this point? Like, you all right.
That's all I want.
What's another time? Stop playing.
All right. You won't remember this. Next thing you know, you'll be in 2020 by the time you blink after this.
Yeah.
And I'll be dead. I'll be gone.
Be gone. And ain't nobody gonna believe me. Hey, bro, this one time I fucked Wonder Woman because a ghost possessed me and she kind of raped me. Ain't nobody gonna believe that shit. You're doing good, bro.
Never secrets that go to the grave.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, just let me get the one time. All right, that's it. So anybody, we done went on a whole ass tangent, and I don't forgot what we was talking about. But if anybody wanted to sprinkle on some last words on that, then we move to the next discussion topic.
I think good.
I'm decent.
Okay. MGG, you still want to pick that, or you want?
Yeah, I got one more. I like that first question as well. If you could have any 3 anime characters on your podcast, who and why?
All right,
and you guys can all give individual answers, so don't think you have to speak for all of the friends on Rampage. You just be yourself.
I think I'm gonna go with it. So I'm gonna do like 3 to 1. So like 3, I think I gotta have Yusuke on the podcast, cause like the see
you gonna be fucking some shit up, bro. That nigga gonna be wrapping up then. Yusuke.
You went through so much stuff. This man, first of all, I'm gonna say, you died. How did that feel?
You know, I got a theory on how Yusuke would be, and it comes from my years of watching hood niggas get interviewed and
That's
rap.
what I'm saying.
He'd be like, "Hey man, I ain't gonna speak on that."
Right. The Vlad TV interviews where they be like, "Nah, bro, you ain't catch me." Like I know the fans is watching this.
Or like Birdman, put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
That young man take. Let me leave Birdman alone.
The second, I probably have Piccolo just for the culture, bro. Piccolo's so goated. He's so cool. We probably talk about like, I don't know, raising people. I don't know who we talk about. Special being cannon.
Raising people.
I don't know.
Piccolo because I feel like Piccolo is like the like, you know, when people like get really, really successful, but you can't get their time, but there's like that one nigga in the group that you can. I feel like Piccolo is that guy where you could get his time and get enough detail about the Z fighters and everything without like, but you wouldn't like, Goku would be like, nah, bro, I got other shit to do. Vegeta's like, nah, I got other shit to do. But Piccolo's like, yeah, I got the time. And he's close enough with those experiences. Cause like if you get Tien or Yamcha, you only gonna get 5 minutes of every fight because that's about how long they was in before they got knocked out, dropped, or dead. You feel me? Was there long enough to like witness shit, you know, talk to them niggas after. You probably go to lunch with them. So you definitely could get some secrets from him. No, I feel you. That's a good one.
Yeah, you know what? If I'm interviewing Piccolo, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, what's up with all that Demon King Piccolo shit? You thought we forgot? We pulled up your Twitter. Yeah, nigga, I'm about to kill Kakarot and blow up this motherfucking planet. Oh, you thought we forgot about that, huh? You thought you saved the world? We forgot. What?
He said, bro, that was 30 years ago. Let it go.
Hey, don't sleep. Piccolo's not above blowing your ass up still, though. You get too aggressive questions, he'll hit you with a Hellzone grenade, man.
Yeah.
Hey.
Then my last one would probably be like, of course, it'd probably be Luffy. It's gonna be like real simple and short. We just gonna talk about your friends, the Mary, all the crewmates. That's pretty much it.
Incorrect, sir. If Luffy do anything, it's go off script. You thought you was talking about that. Right. Go like, let's go on an adventure, nigga. Like,
you trying to talk about some real shit. So you're looking for One Piece, right? Like, how far you made in the He's like, yeah, so this meat, bro, like that y'all had outside, the charcuterie board y'all had outside, that shit was fire, bro. Like, where you get that from?
Like, it would be like, me. How you feel about Hancock? Oh, she a good friend, but who is she? Like,
my man, Luffy, wild. He a loose cannon. What's up, y'all? I got put just a little bit of disrespect on you because I've been putting the respect. Chris, the big girl slayer, what's up?
Oh,
hey, but I too am a big girl slayer, so I ain't tripping.
There you go. You part of the club.
Oh yeah.
Right. So I have to go Goldie Roger.
What you want to ask that nigga? You know you can't ask that nigga the question you want to ask that nigga.
Oh no. I want to know what the world was. I want to know what the world was like. I want to know what it was like fighting Sebek. I want to know what young Garp was doing. I want to know what it was like fighting young Whitebeard, the strongest nigga in the world besides Kaido. I want to know what was going on. Like what was really? How did you and fucking Luffy's fucking Garp 2v5 all these super strong niggas. How'd y'all do this? Like, how?
That's a whole.
How'd you win?
I got to give you my whole book, nigga. Like, that's a whole thing. Like, hold on, sit down, young buck. Let me tell you how we whoop these niggas ass. Like,
Yeah.
Who's Joy Boy? Who's Joy Boy? How'd you learn about Joy Boy? Did you go to the moon? How did you do? What was going on?
Yeah, that's wild. He got some shit he got to speak on.
And we never gonna get the real story because fucking Oda was like, yeah, this is the bridge version of the story. Because honestly, if I had my way, this story would never finish.
Right.
There's not enough time for me to write. Hashirama Senju.
Damn, what you want to ask him?
Okay.
I just want to kick it with the nigga. The nigga seemed cool to me.
I heard he'd drink you under the table.
He probably would.
Yeah,
He got them the Senju DNA. He'll be drunk and just like recovered. Like that's not even fair. You're a cheater, but whatever.
Yeah, I feel like Hashirama got that like I guess like I would equate him to meeting like one of those people who've kind of like done it and they just feel content with what they've done, like CEO of like, I don't know, like probably like a Jeff Bezos or like, I don't know, somebody really, really successful. Cause I feel like he gives me those vibes of like, I don't care anymore. Like I've done it. Like everything you said, I probably done that shit already. So I ain't even worried about it.
I wanted life, so I don't even know why we're here right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, what's up? Yeah, like he'll be able to talk to you. Like I feel you on that. Like it'll be a cool experience because he just doesn't seem like he'll bring any ego to the table. He'll just be like,
he just be chill,
like Elon Musk on Joe Rogan.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Like he was the strongest Kage at that Kage summit. Just like all of y'all are so cool. You capture all. We can't capture one of these damn things, and you capture all of them by yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all something so we can all be equal.
Yeah.
What's wrong with him?
Who made him like this?
He's like, yeah, I'm that strong. I can just come body you when I feel like it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Shit. And the third person, I'm really trying to think about who this third nigga is. I had it earlier. Oh yeah, Tenchi Muyo.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why?
I want to know what's like to live in that house with all them women.
Well, that was.
I want to know what he literally turned into a god for like 5 seconds and fixed the entire universe and then went back to being human. I'm like, what was that like? Like, what's like going on all these crazy space adventures? Like, I want to know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Interesting.
That's pretty fair.
Do you know?
All right, so I'm gonna go. For Mirai Nikki, Future Diary. Get me out.
Okay, gotcha. I thought you meant for Black Clover at first. I was like, all right, interesting.
That nigga ain't about to say shit.
Yeah, right.
For Mirai Nikki, one.
Okay.
I'm already weird. All right, we already established that earlier. So I kind of want to know what it was like to eat the carpet that she had to eat. It's not that I want to eat the carpet. I want to know how she felt as she was doing it, and then like how I felt on her stomach. That was just something because when I was watching, I'm like, that probably tasted disgusting. That probably didn't really sit very well.
That's that bull coming out.
Yeah. He's like, that didn't sit as well as human would sit.
Nigga, you Ed from Ed and Eddie.
No. Okay, I'm a. All right. And also she a guy, but she kept going back for this one dude, and I just really want to know, like, you had any and everything you want. Why you going back for this one dude? Like, what's your attachment?
Digmatized.
Yeah,
real world
with the resume.
But the whole time though, spoiler, it's like 80 years old. So look, he died. So she was the first iteration, and she won by herself. Then she went back in the time, killed herself, and replaced herself with the other dude. I'm like, that was too much. That was way too much. I just had some questions for her, just based off her journey. Plus, I mean, technically, she's kind of a pedophile because he's like 14 and she's like 1,000 or 9,014 or whatever. So
that's not even pedophile at that point in time. It's just like, shit, you move, whatever.
Exactly. At that point, we gotta define new rules. Like, if people walk up 1,000 years old, like, yeah, I'm trying to get with this 14-year-old. Like, what? You really gotta start thinking about that. Like, you know some shit. He 1,000.
Like he 1,000 years. Like literally all that. She too young. I don't give a fuck. She about to learn centuries of sex positions in this one.
I'm like, bro, you gotta wait till. I still like, dog, I can't go, bro. You gotta wait, bro. I get it, you 1,000, but that shit ain't sitting with me right now, dog.
She about to be level 100 at sex.
Look, bro, you might just knock me out real quick, so you do what you gotta do. So I can't be awake while you snatching up 14-year-olds, bro.
Did you see it? Nope. He knocked me out. I didn't know what happened. I woke up. They all got it. Then I really, so I want to talk to Bakugo from My Hero, because this man always yelled. Can you stop? I just want to ask him. Shut
the fuck up, nerd.
I be like, why you gotta yell though? You ain't gotta yell. You are choosing to yell.
And he blows you over his quirk.
Bro, that's an executive. He gonna blow me up, be mad as hell. I'm just saying. I just got some questions.
Because like, look, bro, I'm gonna be 100 with you, no cap. The reason I yell, that's product branding. You feel me? I'm an explosive nigga. I gotta yell everywhere. It's just for my PR. My publicist told me to do it, bro.
Oh, this nigga's walking off. Bongo might even hit you with some Tekashi 6ix9ine type of commentary. You feel me?
I'm the greatest.
I'm
Who
like,
better than me? Who better than me? Name him.
Not old Mike. Not old Mike.
You don't even got his powers no more.
Right?
Nah, just kidding. But then I would get Ichigo only cause I didn't even really watch Bleach, but from what I heard, this man is everything. This man was it a Quincy?
Yeah,
part of the Soul Academy. He part of the evil people. He like with everybody. And like, how does that feel? Like, do you walk around like, your arm stronger, your leg? You know what I'm saying? How do you work?
Ichigo would definitely be the chillest nigga out of everybody listed to probably talk to. Like, Ichigo really just a regular ass nigga that low key powerful.
Yeah. So, I just went to college.
You probably asked that nigga like, "Hey, so Ichigo, what do you like to do with your spare time?" I don't know, like.
I go to work. I'm a doctor.
I go to work. Yeah, like
I'm a doctor, bro.
Yeah.
You see my wife? You know what I be doing? I go to work and I come home and I bang my big titty wife. That's what I do.
That's it.
That's it.
The roles and day jobs sometimes beat some ass.
Look, I just got some questions for him. That's all. It's just it ain't like I want them to discuss a topic. I just got some questions. Like, hi.
Because Ichigo really was a nigga that wasn't trying to do shit at all, and the storyline just made him do shit. Like, that was it. Like, he really was like, I don't know why I keep seeing these ghosts. I'm not trying to see these motherfucking ghosts, but they keep asking me to do shit.
I'm not even asking questions about it.
Right?
Hey, Pops, I can see ghosts. Why is that? Oh, son, it's because I'm a soul reaper and all this. He didn't do none of that. That nigga was just like, all right, man. Just kept going.
Did y'all just disrespect that little ghost? I'm about to beat these niggas' asses. Like, he's just a solid dude. He a lad.
I'm saying at one point he had nearly like 10, 15 niggas living in his room at some point. Yeah. Like, Ruki was living in his room and he was just like, all right, y'all. Like, yeah, like
I can just think my man, we good, I guess.
That man, boy, he chilled through anything. World could be in there. Ichigo just be on his headset, like, all right, when we want to stop it?
And I guess I'll just power up or whatever.
MGG, I'm interested in what you got to say on that.
Oh man! So first up is going to be a culmination of people, and what it's going to be is every black character / black adjacent character in anime. Why I'm doing this? Some key highlights is like, for example, because you brought up Bleach, Chad. I just want to ask questions about like what it felt like to be dragged on this dumbass adventure. For Chad specifically, he got dragged on a really dumbass adventure, not well equipped, and just like slowly got equipped along the way. Like, they had him fighting hollows without any powers at all. Like, that was his first engagement in
a telephone pole.
That's what I'm saying. So it was like, I would just want to ask these black characters, like, what did it feel like to be black in that world, right? And like, what was your thought like at the goofiest moments that they were involved in with like particular characters? Like, were you like, this nigga's an idiot? Like, were we on the same thinking plane? Because I was looking at you like, why the fuck did you do this? But you did it anyways, you know? So that would be 3 for me. 2, and you brought this up for me because of the Hashirama thing. Julius Novachrono from
I gotta be right back, y'all.
all right. Julius Novachrono from Black Clover. And I would pick him because I don't, or do any of you guys read Black Clover or watch Black Clover?
I watch Black Clover, and I read it from time to time.
Oh, okay, got you. So you guys got to the part at least with the elves or whatever, right? So to me, I would ask him, like, was you fucking playing around at that scene? Because personally, I felt like after he lost to Lich, I don't feel like he lost. I felt like he lost on purpose. Meaning, like, I think he was fully able to beat that motherfucker, but he likes to play around so much that he just like took that L on purpose because he just wanted to see niggas do cool shit. So my question to him would just be around his goofiness of just like, nigga, all right, bro, are you really like fucking around? Like, because I feel like you're stronger, especially with all the world building aspects that they brought up in Black Clover and how hype Julius is. I'm just like, I don't expect you to have taken this loss in the way that you did. So it will be an investigation of that. And then I think my last will probably be like a group discussion of all the like big 3 shonen main characters. And when I say I don't mean just the big 3, but I mean like Goku, like Yusuke, like the ones of history. Like I would want to have like a time-based discussion with each of them. So I would have like a segment where I did like Goku, Yusuke, and like maybe even Rioni Kenshin or even Inuyasha, like all in one podcast and just like talking shit with them. Then I would do like the big 3 generation. So I would do like Ichigo, Naruto, and Luffy. And then I would do like kind of like the current stage. So I'd have like Deku, even Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. I'd have Eren. I'd have like some of the other characters from those big ones.
I thought Asta was part of the big 3 now.
No, I would have him too on that. I would have him on the new age big 3. So yeah, Asta would be like Eren and all them. So I would just have them on there just to basically talk shit and also like analyze their goofiness. Like I would want to like instigate arguments between each of them and basically like flame the shit out of them. Because especially like the middle tier, like my big 3 generation, like Naruto, Ichigo, Luffy, I just have a lot of questions about decisions they made. So they would just be getting grilled by me, honestly, more than it would be a fun discussion.
Man, the discussion with Aaron, that would be terrifying. It's like, I want my people to be free, but these motherfuckers keep killing us.
I feel
so
like
you know what I gotta do?
Hey, my man Aaron.
Yeah. Aaron would be ready to up the blammy at any moment. That person I'd be a little bit scared of. He'd be like, rest in peace, XXX, but he would strike me as like an XXX Tentacion type of nigga in his generation. Like everybody else would be like happy to be there, having a conversation. I would just keep looking at Aaron. He would just be eyeing, like looking back to
he know he got that heat on him. He's just like,
right.
What's up?
He got that twisted.
Bro, that nigga Aaron, bro, that manga boy. I be in there like, yo, I know this nigga crazy, but is he crazy though?
My question is, how does their body feel? Like, okay, say if Aaron was decide I'm just gonna start like eating people, like how would his body take that? Like when he gets smaller, does his body just?
They don't exist no more.
Okay, hear me out. All I'm saying is,
you a hungry ass nigga.
I'm telling you, this is the third time we talked about
you burgers, don't you, bro?
You cannot tell me that you like, man, do they just instantly digest their food, or do they like how long?
I can tell you right now. I never thought about how Titans digest anything.
Yeah,
they literally show in the show that they just spit them back out.
Oh, wait. What?
No, but they sit inside the Titan for a little bit. Like remember when Aaron first got bitten up and it was all the in there. There was even a nigga in there that was like still alive. Like oh shit. But like inside of a Titan is like super hot. So I think just eventually you'll die. And then like Chris said, I think they'll just spit you up after like
they just regurgitate you because
they don't eat for sustenance. They just do that shit.
They do it because they're trying to be humans again.
It's like this is about right front.
That's the funniest thing because now I know if we ever got like sent to an anime world, for example, if we got sent to Attack on Titan world, for sure, Zeno, you're a Titan, bro. Automatically. Off the Google commentary, this whole podcast. You know, like the thing is, no one's turning you into a Titan. You just immediately land on that bitch and just. I'm just
like, don't you know when we first found out like Rainer and Bertolt, like the Titans had humans working with them, and you like, who the fuck will be there? You just see that nigga like me. Yeah, nigga. They don't even turn me into a shifter, bro. It's just me, nigga. Like, I kill you and eat you, bro.
He's the first human-sized Titan.
Right? They call him a human-sized Titan, bro. He's that bitch. Running this shit like.
I feel like I'm dead.
We gotta kill this nigga. Damn.
Why some dancing? I don't know, but he ain't eating us, so we good.
And that would be amazing because low key you would be it seems weird because you're a human, but at the same time you would actually be in the best position because it would be almost impossible for them to hit the nape on your neck. Like with their gear, it's meant to hit huge things. So if you're in a human sized Titan, they'd be like, "Oh, we actually can't beat this nigga." Like,
right? Like you could wear like just a thick neck guard, and you probably good.
Ain't nobody cut through this.
That's decent. The human Titan, I'll rock with it if they put it in there.
Right. Well, yeah, Player Fire. I think you're the last one on your the group.
I was thinking for time I might skip forward, but I'll just drop like maybe like one nigga. Any main protagonist in the romance, I just need to school them niggas. Like, bro, stop simping. It's beneath you, King. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe like I gotta talk with that nigga Light.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I gotta make sure you ain't got the death note because I just gotta talk to you, bro. You was real goofy. Dog. Like that.
And he might end up convincing you to come to his side by the end of it. Don't sleep, bro.
If he get me, he get me. I'm like, shit. Light was getting niggas to do some wild shit, so I guess I ain't dying for that nigga. But
he might turn you into acting like don't sleep. He might say some things, bro. He's like me as the person who responds to your questions with more questions. Like he never answers your question directly. He just hits you back with
like, why would you do that? The question is, my brother, why wouldn't you do that? You know?
They're like,
what? I'm telling you, that's how them radicals get you. Answer your question with a question and get niggas thinking about how they thinking. It's manipulation 101. I ain't going for it. Like, all right, but I wanted to move forward to the game time. You know, we're running a little close on time. I think this is perfect time to go ahead and drop it. Personally, I was thinking about going with the game called Who You Picking? Podcast Edition. And so what I'm envisioning with this little game is this a way for us to really get to see what niggas think about their podcast mates. Since we are both separate podcast groups with about 5 members apiece, I made it so it's like, hey, it's you, and you get to pick 2 more members of your podcast to be with you during this certain anime situation. Who you picking and why? Okay. So I'm gonna give y'all the first scenario that I put you in. Y'all stuck on Gracefield Farms from Palmer's Neverland.
Oh shit!
You get to pick 2 of your niggas from the podcast to be with you. Who you pick to help you get out this motherfucker and why?
All right, I'll go first because he I don't think he heard the question. So
I heard the question.
I'm 100% picking Zeno. Me because we was watching. And I'm like, hey bro, how would you? Because we were talking about slavery, talking about escaping a long time ago. So so me and Zeno and shoot. I'm not picking Leo. Leo will get us killed.
Hey, boss, they trying to sneak out, boss.
head. I'm really trying to think about who this third person is gonna be. James.
Yeah.
When he is on there, James.
Okay. Anybody else want to go next?
Yeah, I'll probably go. So I ain't gonna lie, I don't watch that much of The Promised Neverland, but I do kind of understand like the whole escaping plot, and I do get that. If I had to pick, I'd probably pick Chris, and I probably have to pick my man Zeno over here because I feel like I've said that these two are the most wild, but I feel like in a survival situation they would know how to act, they would know how to move. Because I'm kind of like Leo in a way. I'd be saying stuff I don't mean to say, and we get caught. They're gonna be the ones to be like, "Hey, yo, shut up right now." We're gonna get me together. I was like, okay, I'm gonna just rock with them.
All right, bet. You ready, or are we MGG going? I'll give you a little bit more time. MGG, what's up? Who you taking?
All right, man. So I'll tell you first who I'm not taking. I'm gonna start with Jugga as the first note. And why do I start with Jugga? Not because I actually like Jugga a lot. Jugga just has too much faith in humanity. So I feel like at Gracefield, he will buy into the fact that we just taking tests and niggas is not getting killed. So it would just be hard to convince him to go like, "Hey, bro, I need you on my side." I need niggas that kind of already have that, like, I don't really believe in the world that much. The second one that I'm not taking is Deuce, because while Deuce will believe that the world is not really there, I don't feel like it's gonna turn. One, I feel like me and him would debate too much on what the fucking plan was gonna be, that we would never actually execute anything. Because if anybody knows, like me and him, like in the earlier days of the podcast, we had these hour-long debates that like everyone else on the podcast would just like not say anything, and me and him would just be talking back and forth about our contrary opinions that may even be saying the same thing. So I feel like we would just be standing there planning shit and it would go nowhere. We'd just fucking die. So I pretty much would pick Player 5 and Gramps. One, because Player 5 got the sciencey background. He's a big nigga, and he already doesn't trust the world. So I feel like we will be able to discuss a plan and come to a conclusion quickly and execute it because, I mean, they big niggas, so we'll be able to survive out in the world. Gramps is also another big nigga that can think about it. So it'll basically be like, I'm a big nigga, but I don't have a big nigga strength they got. So we got that backup in case we need to throw hands with some demons. But at the same time, both of them are intelligent, so we can still come to they got the brain and the brawn fusion there. So I feel like that would be perfect to get that plan executed.
I just want to like let you know, I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna fold under pressure, my nigga. if a demon come running at me, bro, I'm folding. Gramps might wrestle that nigga down. You know what I'm saying? Gramps gonna wrestle that nigga to the ground. Me, I'm folding, boy. Hey, they over there. Let him go. Not me. But at least I'm being 100 with you.
Thanks for believing me, but we gonna die.
All right, Zeno, you up.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say one. I feel like in this, so just the comparison, I feel like if I were to be, you know what I'm saying, in that situation, I'd be more like the Ray, because if you know how they it's the rule of three. So you got Emma, which is like they all smart, you know, because they all like built that way. Mm-hmm. But Emma's more like the brawn, right? She's more, I'm gonna kick him in the face, and they're like, wait, let's think about it. I'm gonna kick him in the face. Then you got Norman, who's like the smart guy, but he's not so strong. But like instead of him like kicking him in the face, he might set up a trap and, you know, get him that way. And then Ray's supposed to be like the middle. He's supposed to be the middle ground, and he'll do a little bit of both, like kick him into the trap and then blow some shit up. So, I feel like I'll be Ray in regards where, like, okay, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say what I want to say because y'all already think I'm a cannibal. But I feel like,
how did we get to eating people?
I feel like I'm Ray in that regard where I kind of got a middle ground where it's like I can adapt to a situation. I may not be like the smartest one there, but like I'll definitely be able to catch on and adapt. And then Chris, I feel like he be, you know what I'm saying? Not only does he slay big girls, he slay demons and stuff too. So like he be more like the Braun, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
All right, so now I got a question for you, Chris.
Yes.
If somehow, some way, don't ask about how, just somehow they was like, "Hey, bro, if you fuck this demon, we out it." Is you gonna put on for the boys and clap demon cheeks?
She got a big ass.
You said yeah.
She got a big ass.
No, she absolutely grotesque, my man.
Can I at least put a paper bag over that bitch head?
Close your eyes.
He about to clap the cheeks. He about to clap the cheeks. He's about to clap them cheeks.
Hey, MGG, you think you take it real quick from here?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I need a second.
All right, to be fair, right? The demons, damn, I don't want to do no spoilers because it's still kind of new. But the demons,
I have to sit out that demon. I'm not gonna lie.
you gonna clap some cheeks.
Hey, it's for our lives, bro. It's for our lives.
Okay, well, hey, see, there you go. And that's why you call. Okay, I got.
Oh, you slaying the demon.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris the Demon Slayer. There you go. What? Another nickname? I'm counting that out. I don't know, cause like you see, Leo get us killed. Leo be playing too much.
Yeah, they'll get us fucking murdered.
Look, it's decent, but I feel like it'll be too much. Us just trying to get to the point. Like we be like, all right, everybody be like, okay, we're gonna do this, right? We're gonna jump over the wall and we're gonna jump on, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna run down and we're gonna do this. And he'd be like, well, you know, I just think that if we do that, then we could try doing this, and like it'll just be too much of us arguing and not getting to the goal, you feel me?
Right.
All right.
I mean, I think James is cool too. I feel like he'd be like able to think us out of the situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I were to do like the rule of three, it'll probably be him for that. Only because I feel like he'd be like more like okay, let's sit back, let's think about it, and then execute. Because sometimes I can stop Chris, but not all the time. So I feel like as he clapping them cheeks, some other demon got to come, and I'm like, hey, hold on, stop. He's like, I ain't done yet. And I'm like, oh, here you go. And then, you know, I got to have him like, hey, dude, we both, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's just how it is.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, man, I think we'll survive. That's all I'm saying. I think we survive. Chris, you got to take, obviously, you like taking one or two for the team. But look, let me tell you something.
No, I usually don't take any for the team, but if it's for our life, I'm taking it for the team.
Let me tell you something.
I don't take shit for the team. I don't ever take an L.
I don't know about y'all, right? But there's one demon on there. You know, I'm just saying, if I had to do it, I'd do it too. But it's the one demon, just the one. That's all.
Demon is that? Which demon is that?
It's the one is in the got the blood. The blood, you know what I'm talking about? I feel like she's decent. Like she ain't take her mask off, but like instead of me getting a bag, she just keep the mask on.
You don't get to fuck one like that. You get one that like protect.
She take it off.
I got to get one that ate a pig. So now he. Oh, okay, right. No, I got you.
Did everybody go?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Besides, you didn't say yours though.
Oh, me? If I'm stuck on Gracefield, I'm probably going. I'm probably gonna go maybe Jugga Gramps.
Got it.
So I feel like Gramps, you know, smart, also athletic, full package, can't beat it. But you know, Jugga will probably ground me because I'll be ready. I'll be like, oh, we're in an apocalyptic scenario. Fuck it. Like I'm Negan. Like day one, I'm Negan. You feel me? Like, oh, we in apocalypse. I'm wrapping my bat up. Like, let's go. Like, so I'm gonna need a nigga like Jugga to be like, hey, y'all, let's not forget our humanity. You know, I'm gonna need that for sure. So I got a question. Have y'all watched what's the name of the basketball anime? Kuroko no Basket.
I watched like 1 or 2 episodes. That was really it.
I just know the memes.
Y'all watch Dr. Stone?
Yeah,
No.
I fucks with Dr. Stones.
The latest anime that I've watched, as far as like newer anime, is Demon Slayer, which is last year, 2019, and then My Hero. I haven't watched any of the other ones.
Y'all watch My Hero then, right?
Oh yeah.
I watched My Hero.
Y'all seen the latest in the anime?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You get to pick 3 of your podcast members. You are a villain during that hero raid. Lemillion in there, Deku in there, the whole 9. You got to make it out without going to jail. Who you bring with you?
I already have my plan set up because I'm not going, but somebody is.
Wait. All have to make it out, or just one person?
I mean, shit, you got to make it out. How about that? You got to make it out. Who you bringing to make sure you get out?
Okay. Chris, you can go first. You can take it.
Oh, Leo's cannon fodder. Like,
Hey.
Leo is cannon fodder, bro. He gonna be like, "What's going on, fellas?" Boop. Lock us up. I'm like, yeah, he was the one that said we got. Let us know. He go, yeah, help. I'm like, yep, time to go. Let's go. Let's get him out of here. I'll get Denzel because he gonna try to prove how much of a real nigga he is. He gonna try to fight him. I ain't got time. Look, you go fight him, bro. I'm going to the underground cabins. I'm gonna be gone by the time. No, I'm out. I escaped.
All right, interesting.
You said 3 people or 2? 3, like
well,
2.
it's you and 2 more people.
Oh, 2 more. Oh, okay. I got you. He said, "Shit, I'm out." Oh, man, look. He ignorant. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna pick Big Cat Man too. Only because he got a good point about that. He will be like, I got the big dick around here. I'm like, yeah, you do. I'm running in the opposite direction because I ain't got time for that. Honestly, I feel like Chris can hold him off. This man, Chris Strong. If y'all don't know this man, hey, we don't call him the Slayer for nothing. He slays many things, but I feel like
Lemillion roll up. You got confidence in your boy.
Okay, within the universe, if he has a quirk, I feel like no quirks.
No, he got a quirk. Let's say he got a quirk, but it's Lemillion though.
But I feel like Chris. I don't know if he'll win, but it'll at least be a draw. At least a draw.
Lose button, boy. Lemillion knocking any nigga out.
Nah, he ain't sleeping me.
Hey, look, all I'm saying,
my favorite character, murderer, and I'm a villain. Oh, I'll stop at nothing. I don't care if you can go invisible.
All I'm saying is he's going to at least bring it to a draw, and by that time, I already have an escape route. Let's get it. But then again, I probably blow some shit up before they even get there. So like, we could just jump Lemillion. I feel like we're gonna have to jump, buddy.
That's not happening.
That's not happening in jail, bro.
Yeah, bro. You can't jump a nigga like Lemillion, bro. They tried that.
Hey, I'm gonna shoot him.
Hey, buddy ass look goofy. Let's jump his ass. Waking up in jail, bro.
He only got pupils. He can take him. Nah, just kidding. Nah, I'm like I say, if he can bring him to a draw, I can only help. You feel me? So at that point, I feel like we can overpower him. That's how I feel. And if all else fails, while he tired from that draw, I'm just going. I'm gone. Get my little Spider-Man going. Let's go. And that's the that's what I got. That's what I got.
Nice. Juan Lucci, what's up?
Yeah, honestly, y'all make some very great points. I'd probably bring Chris too. I just feel like Chris would just box somebody. This man is strong. This man said that he's 10% moderate. So really throw some meters or some other crazy stuff. And dang, it's hard to pick Denzel or Leo because Leo will be fodder, but Denzel will want to do a point.
Why y'all on it with my man?
Okay, I'll probably say Denzel. Denzel probably put a point and say, no, I gotta box this nigga. He boxes in, wastes all the energy. I'm already out the game because I'll just be running. I'll just be in the shadows. Chris will try to fight somebody, be like, hold on, I got you. Try to protect me. They're like, "Hey, Chris, you a real one, but I gotta go."
You keep saying, nigga, I'm a villain. It's one for all around this bitch.
Literally.
MGG, how about you?
All right, so Player 5 already let me know that he's not for the team, so he's not on this one, bro. He got in an escape scenario, like I said, in the Gracefield scenario, when it comes to strategy, getting out, that's great. In this one, where it's survival, Player 5's out for self. He's already said that. So he's out of that one. I need someone who can be individualistic, but got to work with the team. So this time, I'm actually going to say Jugga because of his good nature, because I feel like his good nature gives me the twice advantage where he may be able to slow a hero down by making it seem like this guy isn't someone that you should kill or take to jail. So I feel like he could buy time with his good nature there. And then Gramps, because Gramps is always going to be willing to throw the hands. And he had that integrity type thing. And me, I'm out, bro. I'm booking it, bro. I already know these niggas. Like, you ain't got to
So I got a different approach I'm taking. I'm a big nigga, you feel me? So the running shit already dead. You know? Blocks, and then they go like, yo, look at that big nigga running. So MGB and Deuce. And the reason is I don't need this boxing. I need y'all to lawyer me out the shits. So once I get booked, I'm gonna get booked. I'm not running. I think y'all can come with the right amount of intelligence, but y'all also not goofy. You know what I'm saying? I think that if I need to lawyer me out the jam, it's gonna be
See, he's not thinking about escape. He's thinking about getting out in the justice system.
Yeah, I'm not running, bro. Lamillion out there. He catching me. I think I'm free and get wrapped up by Aizawa's bandages. Like, fuck, got my
Hey, Lamillion. Hey, this man Lamillion was like, I ain't got no quirk. He's like, you ain't got no quirk. Help us. He's still winning. He's still winning.
All right.
I got no quirk. All right, I'm still gonna beat your ass. What the hell is supposed to be to me? Crack.
I got one last one for y'all. This one let me know, who you think really down the ride. In this scenario, you one of the 10,000 niggas when Madara was coming through. Ain't no running, ain't no escaping. You getting packed out with your niggas.
I already got this.
Beat that nigga. You get knocked out, bro. Ain't no running. We know this. Madara knocking you out. You stepped on that field, you sleep on that field. Who you going to sleep with, though?
No, that ain't good.
Let me go first because I already got my strategic plan on this. I will be last in the line of these three niggas. But my two, once again, I'm going to go Gramps and Jugga. Here's why I'm going to go Gramps and Jugga. Really, what you're optimizing here is that your pack out is the least destroying or damaging than everyone else, right? So Jugga has good-natured energy automatically. So what that's going to do is going to soften the blows because Madara's going to feel that energy. When he's fighting him, he's like, oh, I just need to hit this nigga like once or twice, blah, 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 whatever. So how I'm going to strategize it is I'm going to put Gramps first because Gramps got the heart. So that's the nigga that's going to get the brunt of Madara's ass whooping because he's like, oh, this nigga got heart. Let me go ahead and give him a taste of what it's like in the big leagues. Then after that, he's going to catch Jugga's good-natured energy. He can go right on the taps. And then I'm right there at the end. I'm just going to catch. He's a little bit tired of having to, do the emotional throws. He's just going to give me a little light pack out and then keep it going. I'm just going to get knocked out. So I'm good with that, bro. I'm just lining it up. That's it, bro. I'm at the end of the line.
That's a good take. I actually like that one. I like that one. It's like I'm gonna get the least amount of hit, like 100 compared to 70. That 30% difference makes a lot. That's it. That's
because you're not winning. You're nigga. Whatever niggas you pick, y'all not winning. So it's about how bad do you want a badass whoop or do you not? I don't.
Oh well, Chris, you already know you front line. Let's go. So look, I got Crow, the Madara Slayer. I got my boy.
Madara Slayer. Woo, that
was real fucked up in my head. I'm just like, damn, you really about to make me fight my granddad. All right, nigga, put him up.
Hey,
you buck. Let's go.
You gotta go first. I'm sorry. Look, I don't mean to sacrifice you. What I'm gonna do is you gonna distract him, right? And we gonna tire him out. The goal is to tire him out, right? He dropped 2 meteors. That's like a meteor, like a whole ass meteor. Look. So while you doing that, I'm just gonna be throwing shit. Like I'm just gonna be doing what I gotta throw with shurikens, and while he distracted with you, because I feel like you got the best chance to hold him off. Not saying,
nigga, I'm dying.
I'm not saying you gonna win, right? But I feel like you can hold him off longer than everybody else. And then, I don't know. I feel like, man, maybe Big Cat Man. Maybe I could like have him, do his whole. Yeah, I could beat him, and we all know he can't because he just dropped 2 meteors. But I'm like, yeah, you got this. So while he distracted him, I'm going, like I said, I'm gonna continue to throw stuff and tire him out. So by the time it's my turn, I ain't saying I'm running away, but I'm dodging the whole time.
Bro, you just fucked yourself up. Let me explain to you. These 2 niggas came at Madara head like crazy. Like, who the fuck is you, right? So they got packed the fuck out, knocked out. Big family guy folded right now. And you throwing little shit at this nigga, he gonna turn around and be like, oh, so you was that nigga throwing shit, bro. Big family guy folded, bro. Like, he's not one-tapping you. He bending your knees, touching your head the wrong way around, nigga. Like, he folded.
Okay, that's fair. It's Madara. That's not even a fair question because it's like, how do you beat somebody that was made unbeatable and had to literally be written out?
You don't. You pick how you take your ass away.
Exactly.
All right. What's my element? Can I get an element? Because I got a different plan for you, right?
Too late, bro. You already got Family Guy folded. They had no option, bro. They ran in there. Bitch, and now go upside down somewhere. What's up?
Right. Let me hop in this because I already got a plan. I'm picking Leo the father and
he's sick as hell.
Because Jawan's gonna know exactly what we're gonna do. Play possum juice, nigga. Play possum juice. We gotta fight that man. We are not. We doing a gara. Play possum jutsu.
This what's gonna happen. That nigga Madara gonna look at you like, think I'm that weak?
No, we don't think you weak. I know I'm weak. I'm playing possum. Please go away.
You sleeping, nigga? You fake sleeping?
It ain't fake.
Y'all low-key better try to like as he. Oh, okay. Y'all better low-key when you trying to knock out who was the first person you guys mentioned? I forgot his name. You said
Leo.
Oh yeah. As he's fighting Leo, like just like ducking your head in and trying to like get a hit, and then playing possum after that, just like oh you got me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like literally, when Leo's getting slept, I'm moving close enough to make it look like we all got hit, and I'm laying possum juice. I'm gonna sell the shit out of that. I'm not taking that ass whoop. No,
he gonna burn you with his infinite flame. Watch. What? I was saying this. Good thing you didn't pick me because I'm gonna try to fight him. Like I ain't gonna say okay. Look, if I see him start beating other people up, I'm gonna go maybe the front isn't the way to go. So I might be. You ever been on a roller coaster and like the safest spot is literally the middle? I'll be in the middle somewhere. Like maybe the cushion might be a little bit after he didn't get up all them 1,000 people. Maybe when he gets to us, right? Just the middle. You feel me? I'll be all right. That's all I'm saying. I feel like that's the safest spot. But I'm gonna try to fight him though. I ain't know. You gonna have to.
Yeah. What happens if he gets to 999? You still see he's just nasty sleeping niggas. Like you say, he folded the nigga inside his clothes and shit. 999. What you doing there?
Thing is, okay, look, I heard that if you poop yourself, nobody want to touch you. So what I'm gonna do is here go.
Boy, that nigga like I'm already dead, bro. I don't feel this.
That's a badge of honor. I knocked the shit out this nigga.
No, I want before he hit. He was like, Oh hell no!
He's like, you know how many men I may shit themselves when they see me? You think you
I'm
safe?
gonna
Crack.
Right?
blind them. That's what I'm gonna do. So once I blind them, right? No, just kidding. I quit. I'm done.
Okay, all right. Let me go with mine. So, with me, I would probably pick. Okay, I can't pick Chris because that's his boy. That's Madara. Maybe Chris will be like he'll be too idolized to be like this Madara. I can't even swing on this man. I'm gonna lose anyway. I just can't.
No, it has nothing to do with me. I'm gonna swing on this man. I'm not fighting him. I like winning. I know a situation where I'm not gonna win.
Like already off the bat, I'm like, okay, I ain't gonna pick Chris just because of that. But I'll pick literally anybody else. They can just get washed. I don't care because I'm gonna either do possum no jutsu or talk no jutsu because I can't fight him. I can't win. So either I'm gonna lay down or I'm gonna try to talk this out. Be like, yo, can you just meteor in my face? So it's like, I'm screwed.
Yeah, there is no talking it
I'm
out.
missing out on a wonderful opportunity. Just check it out. This is how I'm gonna end this podcast. Let me tell you what I'm doing. You feel me? I'm getting my nigga Deuce because he like talking shit. I like talking shit. I'm getting my nigga Gramps because he a West Side nigga, so I know he like. We gonna be up in the front. Hey, what up, Madara? You a bitch, bro? We throwing shit up. You ain't shit, nigga. Weak ass nigga. Run up. I'm gonna be the first nigga getting folded, bro. Delete my shit, but I will always be remembered. Because don't you know, when you watch the video of Madara running at 10,000 niggas, that first nigga he's still on, he a real nigga. Think about it, bro. He was the first nigga to swing on Madara, bro. That's the clout I want. The first nigga to come back and get deleted, nigga. Like, Madara took me off his earth, nigga. But I was number one, bro. I went out number one or something. I'm clouded, bro. Somebody gonna name their kid after me, bro. Like, I'm there.
Who survived that fight to tell me?
Somebody walked home. Some nigga definitely walked home.
Everybody behind Tamari definitely won that fight. They didn't lose. They didn't die. And I feel like that's a win. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. If you went home, I'm like, damn, bro. That Madara fight was crazy. Somebody gonna be like, what's the craziest shit you seen at the Madara fight, Grandpa? Hey, it's this crazy nigga, player 5, bro. He went in there talking. He was gonna whoop Madara, this, that, and the other. Got his ass folded. Right? All I need.
Hurt though. He got hurt.
I'm a legend now, bro. I'm a legend. Unstoppable.
Oh man, he said you get folded like a lawn chair.
But with that, we gonna close up. Wonderful having y'all on the podcast. But before y'all leave, I want y'all to go ahead and let the people know where they can find y'all to follow, subscribe, the whole nine.
All right, so Birdman hand rub. You can follow us on I'm pretty much everywhere. So like Google Podcasts, Apple, Spotify, anything you can think of really. Friends on a Rampage, capital F, capital O, capital A, capital R. We there. Look us up. That's it.
Oh, all right.
Anybody else got anything to say?
I was just gonna say you can follow me on Instagram. Don't even fucking remember the name. Never mind. You can't follow me on Instagram. Go look that shit up.
It's not.
You can pass it to Player 5. I could post it on the video if you want him to.
It's not Chris the Hotep. We just call him that.
Is it Chris the Fat Girl Slayer?
It's not.
No, not that.
I think I am Chris Porter, KRIS. I think it's literally just my name with some underscores in there.
Well, if y'all want us to put it, like I said, slide it to me. I'll make sure you get put on there.
Bet. And also, if you come to my stuff, just to be aware, I'm one of the people that will 100% get canceled if I ever get big. So don't be shocked about any of the content that's on there. Look, you want these weak people, you're not going to like me.
It's such
a baby song. Where is that?
I just gotta respect the honesty. He said, "I want to 100% get canceled."
Jesus. If y'all want, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at JLeeArt. I just be making art, posting it, going crazy. If you feel like it.
All right, bet. We appreciate having y'all on here.
Amazing episode.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all having us.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, my cheeks are hurt right now for how much I've been laughing in this episode. Shit was hilarious.
Entertaining.
Hey,
Hell yeah. All right then. Bye everybody.
And
All
shit
right.
goes.
see you later, everyone.